Bhimrao Ambedkar, popularly known as Babasaheb Ambedkar, was one of the greatest social reformers in modern India. Born in 1891 into a Dalit family, he experienced caste discrimination from childhood. This painful experience later shaped his lifelong struggle for equality, justice, and human dignity. Despite severe social discrimination, Ambedkar achieved extraordinary academic success. He studied at Columbia University in America and the London School of Economics in England. His education gave him a global intellectual perspective and strengthened his vision for social democracy and human rights. Ambedkar was not only a scholar but also a lawyer, economist, political thinker, and activist. He believed that education was the most powerful weapon against oppression. His famous slogan, "Educate, Agitate, Organize," inspired millions of marginalized people across India. As the chairman of the drafting committee of Indian Constitution, Ambedkar played a central role in shaping democratic India. He ensured constitutional protection for liberty, equality, and social justice, especially for oppressed communities who had suffered for centuries under caste hierarchy. Ambedkar's famous work, Annihilation of Caste, is one of the most powerful critiques of the caste system ever written. In this work, he argued that caste was not merely a social division but a system of graded inequality that destroy human freedom and fraternity. According to Ambedkar, caste divided society into rigid hierarchical groups where birth determined social status. He believed this system prevented social unity and national progress because it encouraged discrimination, exclusion, and hatred among people. Ambedkar strongly criticized the religious foundation of caste. He argued that caste survived because it was supported by sacred scripture and traditional custom. Therefore, social reform required not only political change but also the rejection of oppressive religious authority. He rejected the idea that caste could simply be reformed gradually. Ambedkar believed that entire structure had to be destroyed completely. For him, true democracy was impossible without social equality and the complete annihilation of caste-based discrimination. Ambedkar also emphasized the importance of intercaste marriage and social interaction. He argued that caste survived through social separation. Only when people freely mix, marry, and live together can genuine equality and fraternity emerge within society. Ambedkar critically examined Hindu philosophy and social structure. He believed Hindu society was deeply influenced by caste hierarchy and inequality. According to him, the traditional Varna system denied basic human dignity to lower caste and especially to untouchables. He argued that Hinduism, as practiced historically, lacked the principle of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Ambedkar believed many religious texts justify social inequality and protected upper caste dominance rather than promoting universal human welfare. Ambedkar distinguished between spiritual religion and social oppression. He was not against morality or spirituality itself, but he opposed any religion that treated human beings unequally. For him, religion should serve unity and promote justice. He also criticized the idea of karma when used to justify suffering and social inequality. Ambedkar believed that blaming people's misery on past life action encouraged passivity and prevented oppressed communities from fighting against injustice in the present world. Ambedkar concluded that Hindu social order could not provide genuine equality to Dalit. This realization eventually led to him to search for an alternative ethical and spiritual path that emphasized compassion, rationality, and human dignity. In 1956, Ambedkar embraced Buddhism along with hundreds of thousands of followers. This event became one of the largest religious conversions in modern history. For Ambedkar, conversion was not merely religious but also a social revolution against caste oppression. Ambedkar developed a modern interpretation of Buddhism known as Neo-Buddhism or Navayana. He interpreted Buddhist teaching according to modern values such as equality, rationality, democracy, and social justice rather than ritual or metaphysical speculation. He believed Buddhism offered a moral society based on compassion and human equality. Unlike caste-based social structure, Buddhism recognized the worth of every individual. Ambedkar saw the Buddha as a teacher of ethical transformation and social liberation. Ambedkar rejected blind faith and emphasized rational inquiry within Buddhism. He admired Buddhism because it encouraged critical thinking and moral responsibility. For him, religion should guide ethical conduct without promoting superstition or social discrimination. His final work, The Buddha and His Dharma, presented Buddhism as a path for building a just and human society. Neo-Buddhism became a movement of self-respect and empowerment for millions of Dalit seeking freedom from caste oppression. Bhimrao Ambedkar transformed modern India through his struggle for equality, constitutional democracy, and human dignity. His ideas continue to inspire movements for social justice, human rights, and the empowerment of marginalized communities across the world. Ambedkar believed political freedom alone was meaningless without social and economical equality. His vision of democracy combined liberty, equality, and fraternity as essential principles for building a truly just society. Through his critique of caste, his analysis of religion, and his embrace of Neo-Buddhism, Ambedkar offered both resistance against oppression and hope for social transformation. His intellectual legacy remains deeply relevant in the contemporary discussion on justice and equality. Today, Babasaheb Ambedkar is remembered not only as the architect of the Indian Constitution, but also as a global symbol of human dignity and social emancipation. His life continues to teach the importance of courage, education, and the fight against injustice.
If you are still watching, I hope you are finding this content useful. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel and share your thought in the comment. Your support motivates me to create even more content like this.